to the Top 10, where we're counting down our selections for the top 10 television shows. The best TV programs, whether they have garnered praise from critics, viewers, or both, are included in this list. Number 10, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's a truly fantastic series that almost achieves perfection and has a remarkable sense of proportion in all it covers. It depicts the characters as being like real people. Both types of characters, villains and protagonists, have good and terrible traits, each has a unique backstory, and they are all interconnected. In the show, every one of them has a fantastic development. It's also interesting that although it's a kid's show, 95-year-olds can still watch it, like it, and learn from it. No matter your age, you will cry, be angry, be happy, or frightened about the characters because you understand them as human. Number 9, The Office. It's full of life even though it's about a dull paper company. Through the course of this sitcom, Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute, and numerous other characters provide intriguing tales and performances. Anyone should watch this program. The Office is undoubtedly one of the best comedies out there, if not the best. Now, I may not exactly be an expert TV, film critic. But one thing I can say for sure is it's one of the greatest concerts ever produced. Although I must praise the UK version of The Office, I think the US version is superior, considering it had more seasons. This program is genuinely smart and funny. The documentary-like aesthetic they chose is perfect. Everyone excels in their roles, and everything feels very genuine. There are very few shows that have this level of realism. Did I also mention how hilarious this program is? Jim's practical jokes on Dwight, Kevin acting Kevin, and just the comic timing itself are perfect. Despite being mostly a comedy, this program can also work in many other genres, such as drama. I find it hard to see why someone would not enjoy this program or at the very least respect the effort put into it because it is so rewatchable.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is gonna hurt like a mother.
Number 8. The Walking Dead. What drew me to the program? Even though none of the individuals are entirely safe, they are all simply regular folks trying to survive in all the ways you've seen before. They might be grinning because they found a can of food one moment, and the next thing you know they've been bitten, kidnapped, engaged in gunfire with robbers, or anything else that could go wrong. The best television program ever produced, whether it was based on a comic book or not, includes awesome zombies, excellent acting, excellent effects, excellent writing, one of the best scores in history, and likable actors playing likable characters that you find yourself learning from, favoring, and even identifying with. Number 7. Family Guy. Family Guy has its own charm despite appearing to be a dull imitation of The Simpsons. One of the show's pillars are its memorable musical performances, which also feature a ton of humor that ranges from shock to lightheartedness. The best television show I've ever seen is this one. Family Guy is a top-notch comedy. My favorite 1999 shows are from the 1990s. It's similar to The Simpsons and is my favorite program. You should watch Family Guy, please. The greatest program ever is Family Guy. Despite the fact that both its humor and content have drawn a lot of criticism. It will always have the title of greatest television program ever. It combines satire and comedic jokes, which is a fantastic pairing. Stewie Griffin, the greatest television character ever, is also present. It is the only animated program to receive an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Comedy Series, competing against live-action comedies. Number 6. Friends. I am by far the biggest fan of both this program and Matt LeBlanc, who has such a beautiful sense of humor. I adore this show to the moon and back. Matt LeBlanc is so cute and handsome that I even have a love on him. I generally always watch this show while in bed at night, and I really appreciate it so much that I even watch the humorous bloopers of this show. This program is hilarious and incredible, and you must watch it. The characters develop over time, which is a really lovely thing to witness in a show like this, and the 6 main characters bounce off each other flawlessly. Such an expressive comedy laid the groundwork for shows like Big Bang Theory, albeit as far better. Number 5. South Park. Although irreverent, edgy, and profane, it offers funny commentary on contemporary society and culture. Despite having 4 children as its main characters, South Park is not a show for children. Watching the exploits of Stan, Kyle, Kenny, and Cartman is amusing even so. I adore this show. I detested the banning of 20201, but we all know why, and I detested Chef's demise because he was a decent person. I found Kenny to be a sweet guy who constantly getting killed, and Cartman to be humorous but frequently aggressive. Being in the show, in my opinion, was a terrific decision for Cthulhu. I laughed a lot at several humorous parts of the movie, such as when Bill Gates told the general about the new software and was shot. Don't ask. Sometimes I feel like some jokes kind of go too far, like Randy's puzzle where he actually said the phrase bleep aloud and Chef's demise. There should be more seasons of this show. Number 4. Game of Thrones. Even if the final season really did ruin it for me, this is still my favorite show of all time. Prior to the final season, this would have undoubtedly ranked higher on the list. Game of Thrones is what happens when you pick a novel that most people would consider infeasible to adapt for television. Reasons? Wit, fantasy, and drama added to cruelty, sex, and morality? And wow, was HBO's risk worthwhile? The most intelligent, ethereal, and epic television program is Game of Thrones. Because everything on the show is such high quality, the cruelty, sex, and terrible morals of some characters that you might find yourself rooting for actually work. Too genuine, I mean too real, is the acting. I don't recall ever having any doubts. Number 3. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob will always be my favorite show, despite the fact that seasons 6 to 8 have a lot of terrible episodes. True SpongeBob episodes are not trash ones like A Pal for Gary and One Course Meal. I will always appreciate and rewatch the episodes from seasons 1 to 4 and a few from season 5 as an adult. With the exception of a few episodes, seasons 9 through 11 are also excellent and unquestionably overrated. One of those rare shows that appealed to viewers of all ages, from young to old. Almost everyone, regardless of background, is familiar with SpongeBob. There have been some good episodes over the years, despite the fact that the quality dipped for a while after season 3. Number 2. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad has all you could ask for in a television program and then some. This masterpiece is flawless in every single second. No one has given a subpar performance. The most fascinating cast of characters I've ever encountered can be found in Breaking Bad. One of the best and most nuanced characters ever made is Walter White. Considering how captivating Dave Porter's score is and how well placed the fantastic songs are throughout the series, the soundtrack also needs to be highlighted. I'm going to watch it again without a doubt. My religion is Breaking Bad. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. Number 1. The Simpsons. Unquestionably, one of the most inventive television programs to date is The Simpsons. Every typical TV cliché was successfully twisted into something unusual and original. Numerous memorable characters, including Homer, Bart, Marge, Lisa, Maggie, Ned Flanders, Apu, Moe Schislek, Ralph Wiggum, etc., were able to win the hearts of people all over the world with their humorous plots and personalities. Everyone can get lost in the show's variety of romance, humor, and profound passion. Especially the first 8 seasons, it must be on your watch list.
I'm afraid Homer has narcolepsy.
Doctor, is it time to pull the plug on my father? No, wait. I'll spare you that painful decision.
No, Bart, that's the TV! Haha, that's the other guy!
Do you agree with our picks? If your answer is no, make sure you notify us in the comments below.